Welcome back. Let's say you're doing a demanding job, right? A job that demands a lot from you, and is highly physical, but you intend to transition into tech where you're doing a more mental job, right? Because both demand a lot, but one is physical. So, how do you do that, right? And also, how do you do it while still maintaining your responsibilities? Because when you're working already, you need to be able to transition in a way that it won't affect the people that you're taking care of, right? And the people that require your assistance and help. So how do you do that gradually without really um, having to completely drop one and find it hard in the process of transitioning? So let's look at that, and I hope you get to learn something from it. The first stage to this is what? You have to set a clear goal, right? You have to understand what you want to learn, right? It's the aspect of tech you want to transition to, right? If you wanted to go into web development, if you want to move towards Android, cybersecurity, if you want to move towards data science, AI, machine learning, blockchain, it depends. You have to have a clear goal of what you actually want. Will it really assist you in terms of knowing what it will take, the cost of this, how long it will take if you dedicate a certain amount of time to it. So setting a clear goal is the first thing. The next thing is actually understanding how long this will take, right? Because when you're learning, you really need to understand how long it will take. You might get to reach out to people that have learned it to give you an idea of how long this will take, or if you're learning from a particular school or a particular platform, they will be able to specify that this will take 4, 5, 6 months, a year, 2 years. So having that in mind would allow you to plan every single thing, because you get to know, this will take this amount of time. I'm going to dedicate this amount of time towards it. And at the end of this period, I would have the skill I want. The next thing for you to do is prioritize it, right? Now, when I mean prioritize it, I don't necessarily mean you quitting on your current job completely. I don't advise on that because you have certain financial needs you need to take care of. Instead, you allocate a certain amount of time, right? It could be a period of time where at your office, a lot of people find it fun. People kind of come together and they are gisting, right? You will say, okay, instead of gisting, I will take this direction and do what? Use that time and learn. Or it could be when you come back home, right? Maybe if you normally close your work in the evening, you come back, take some rest. You now have to wake up at night and do some extra studies. If you don't prioritize and if you're not consistent on it, you might end up losing, the faith or the energy or the ginger you're trying to use and learn, right? So instead, you specify, I'm going to do this every day, 2 hours, right? Maybe when I come back from work, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., then you go to sleep. As far as you're consistently doing it every single day, you will actually get to your goal. The next step is for you to find somewhere where there is available resources for you to learn, right? Either you find it through boot camps, you find it through attending classes, physical classes, or online mentorship, or even buying online courses, right? With these resources, it will even make your learning a lot faster. You can buy books on Amazon that are related to what you're trying to learn, like if it's JavaScript, if it is anything related to cybersecurity, you can always purchase books that are related to what you want to learn. Also, access to mentorship is really, really very important. Building a network of people with similar goal or people that have already achieved what you're trying to get to. It's actually very important. It will help you cut corners a lot because you don't have to make mistakes that they made, and then you get to figure out things faster because they will give you alternatives to anything you're seeking for that you're finding hard to navigate through. So access to mentorship and then being part of a network of people that have the same like minds would help. The next thing I think you should do is look at the current job you're doing, right? If there is a technical aspect of it, if there's a place that requires some technical knowledge, you can decide to apply if your company approves that to move from a certain department into the tech one. And then also you can also go on and start to polish up your online presence, right? Go to your socials like LinkedIn and Twitter. If you have a YouTube, you can also go there. Put out your online presence, polish it up in such a way that people can actually reach out to you People know that you're learning this particular skill, or you already have the skill in place. If you're able to like navigate from your current department into the tech department, it will also open a lot of doors for experiences for you, where you get to like do much technical stuff on a daily basis. And the next thing to do is actually to see if you can seek for internship, right? Internship opportunities assist you to learn. Let's say you don't find an opportunity to navigate from one department to the tech department in your company. Another opportunity is for you to seek out to other companies for internship. And since you're already working on a job, if you could find the space for online internship, that would be nice, because you don't necessarily have to quit your job in order to go into the internship. Most internships, some are paid, some are not. So if you already have financial needs, I would say find online internships, right? Now, if you're not able to find online internship, another thing you can do is you can actually intern yourself, right? So how do you do that? You set up targets, like projects that are very, very challenging, that you know that if you sit down on your own, you find it actually very complex to do. Now, when you set goals of that, you go into research, right? You go into research on how to build a project like that, and how you can structure, the project model and everything. Now, when you do that, all you need to do is basically reach out to those network of persons that you are part of. How do I do this? How do I get this done? And how do I achieve this thing? When they guide you through it, then your job is now to get on and learn, study other open source codes, and see how you can get the right information to help you build this thing. The next thing is actually to continue to network. Networking gives you a big advantage in tech, right? Network, go to events. Events are actually very nice. Go to events, meet people, introduce people. Hey, I am this, and I'm a software developer. I got into the tech space last 2 years, and I've been learning and learning. If you have any opportunity, I'm always available. Can we exchange contacts? These are things you have to like always do when you go for events. Don't just sit down and listen to people, and then when you go there, scout the people that you feel like, hey, this person can actually help me at this stage I am, at this stage that you're currently in. This person can help you get to the next level. Don't also try to like hide your current state. Nobody's trying to like form or anything. Don't hide your current state in the tech space. You can be like, yes, I'm working here, but I'm open for opportunities and all these things. So this is it for you if you're trying to transition, right? If you're trying to move from a current job to the tech space. I hope this helps you, and I hope you get to transition successfully. If you have any question, right, you can drop in the comments. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.